Taking a moment to gather our attention, to notice where we are at this moment. Bring our attention back inside into our body and attending to our breath. Let's take some deep breaths together. Receiving and letting go. Let's do 5 deep breaths. As you continue to take your 5 breaths, just seeing if you can put anything else aside. It might be a task, or it might be a worry, or something that's on your mind. Just come into yourself and come into your body. Completing your 5 deep breaths, receiving and releasing. Just pausing for a moment just to appreciate the miracle of breathing. We can take in the breath with all of its particles, all of its composition, take just what we need and exhale the rest. This process of breathing and respiration happening every moment where we're extracting, choosing the pure from the impure, releasing wastes and toxins, detox products, feeding the plants with our exhalations. And we don't even have to think about it, just the power and the intelligence of our own breath, the intelligence of nature, the intelligence of our bodies. So as we do this centering meditation, continue to allow yourself to breathe. Just notice if you stop breathing at any point. It's great to practice breathing with our kids, with our loved ones, with our animals, and on our own. Letting ourselves breathe. So we're breathing and letting ourselves be breathed. The intention of our meditation today is to cultivate our attention, a kind, compassionate, as loving as possible attention on ourselves. We might have other things that we care about in our field of awareness, and we can include those, but also including ourselves. Noticing if you can give yourself permission just to put some other items aside, whether or not it's thoughts or concerns or tasks, and just give yourself a couple of minutes to let yourself breathe and be. Letting go of any need to do this perfectly or to evaluate how you're doing it. Letting go of thoughts about doing it and just sitting, breathing, paying attention to yourself with as much kindness as possible. Appreciating what it takes to press play on a meditation recording or to attend the monthly providers meeting for healthcare workers and integrative professionals. You've arrived, so really enjoy this time. Claim it for yourself. Give yourself some space. Just to be, breathe, and notice. So whatever it is that bubbles up in your awareness, whether or not it's sensations or feelings, thoughts, passing like clouds in the sky, whatever it is that you notice in your field of attention, seeing if you can turn toward it. No need to push anything away. Receiving yourself, seeing if you can receive all that is here for you in this moment. We'll just sit for a few moments, a few breaths in silence. You may hear the birds chirping. Just noticing that pull to maybe take care of something or maybe think something through, and seeing to what degree today you can let go. You can trust that it'll all be there in a couple breaths, a couple minutes. There's some space for you to notice, to include yourself. Even to let your heart open and sometimes break open. And the second part of our centering is to see how we can stay present in our bodies, noticing if your feet are on the floor or if you're sitting on the floor, feeling grounded. If possible, feeling some weight in your body, feeling your breath, not thinking about breathing, but actually feeling the breath coming in, the breath going out. And as you are present in yourself, which is never perfect, never complete, seeing to what degree you can let go as you are present. What are you willing to let go of today? Not just letting go of tasks and thoughts, but seeing how much you can really just let go. Let your body breathe you. Feel that peace and that surrender to there really is, for these few moments, nothing to do. A chance to receive. Receive yourself with everything. Feelings. And everything in your body. So we'll sit in silence for a number of breaths. Letting go together. You're safe to let go. Safe to let all of yourself be there. Longings, feelings, doubts, questions, fear. Opening to whether or not it feels easy and blissful or if it feels a little more challenging. We'll just let go in silence for a few more breaths. As you let go, you are held. Perhaps the more we let go, the more we can feel held. We don't have to do it. We don't even have to remember to breathe. Just noticing to what extent you can accept anything that is present for you now in yourself, in your body, in your life. Seeing if you can just let it be there as it is right now. And the moment is where we can feel. It's where we can choose. It's where we can act. That it's a beautiful place to come from, a place of surrender, if we can, to the greatest extent that we can. Acknowledging yourself for showing up, accepting yourself to the extent that you can today, appreciating, giving yourself a gift, the biggest gift we can give, which is breathing room, permission, safety, acknowledgement. Sometimes it's necessary to reteach a thing its loveliness. And so we're not doing that actively, but we're surrendering into that awareness, your loveliness, my loveliness. In humility together. So we'll begin to transition and complete our meditation. So as we do that intentionally, just noticing if there's anything, any awareness you'd like to take with you today, or at whatever time of day you might listen or re-listen to this recording. Is there something that you'd like to take with you? Something you'd like to remember? Could be an awareness that bubbled up for you. It could be an attitude. It could be a level of trust. Just seeing if there's anything you'd like to take with you for the rest of your day or evening. And trusting that that awareness will go with you no matter what. So beginning to wiggle toes and fingers, beginning to move your body. Perhaps you'd like to move your body in whatever stretch would feel good. Making any sounds, any movements. Sometimes after doing a meditation, we realize we need to lie down on the floor, take a nap, or sometimes we realize we just need to go outside or to take an action of some kind, a self-care action. Going to the bathroom, doing nothing, getting something to drink, something to eat, connecting with someone, communicating something that's important. Just noticing if there's anything that you'll want to do, and just take a note of that. And we'll come back to our morning healthcare providers and integrative professionals meeting. And thank you so much for joining this process today and rejoining again and again as often as you need to repeat this process. Take care.